So today, we had something that people ask me about all the time when they see my bike. They say, what the heck is with your seat? So today, we're going to tell you about what's with my seat. So stay tuned, and we'll go look at it.
Here we go.
So you wonder today what we're going to be talking about, a seat. What kind of seat? What kind of seat does he have? Well, we go to a lot of the motorcycles, especially in Sturgis and also down in Panama City. Some of the other places we've been, people look at my motorcycle and they'll say, hey, what's with that seat you got on there? Well, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know that they still made it. And it's actually good for all the way up to models in 2020 right now. So it's not a bad deal. So we're going to tell you today about that seat.
If you have back issues, don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and ring that bell.
And let's get going and check out this seat. So what do we have for a seat? I have a Rush Cyclopedic seat. Rush Cyclopedic seat. They fit on bikes from an 08 to all the way up to 20. What makes this seat so unique is the way that it's cut out. It is an ergonomic motorcycle seat designed to relieve pressure from your tailbone. You know, I first installed this seat on my 09 Ultra Classic. It's from Rush. I got them at the Sturgis Rally back in 2012. You know, and now I put it on my 2014, which we're going to go out and look at. And so I installed it on my 09 Ultra Classic. I got this seat from Rush. You know, they were at the Sturgis Rally in 2012. We were walking by. I seen this seat. It kind of looked a little different. And I kind of talked to them a little bit. And I said, hey, what's with this seat? And they said, well, actually, I think it was the owner, that one of the owners that were there that day, came out and started talking to us about this seat and said, hey, you know, I got in an accident. My back got all messed up, got surgery on it, and he wasn't able to ride a motorcycle anymore. So I guess he'd been going to this chiropractor for years, and he was telling him about it, and the chiropractor said, you know, let me try to design something, and you guys could make it. And that kind of got them into making these seats. They've got a couple variations, but this was the basic seat, and it's still the one that they're selling today that they designed for the owner. So we put this on. What sold it on me was that they told me, we were looking at it and looking at it, and I'm one of these people that don't like to spend money. And it wasn't cheap back then. I think it was about the same price it is now. The $6.99 is what they were asking for the seat. And to spend that seat, you know, I don't know. The guy told me, he said, where are you from? And at that time, we were living in Southern California. We rode the bike there. He said, you know, you ride that back. If you don't like it, I'll pay the postage. Send it back to me, and I'll give you a full refund. I thought, you know, hey, we got nothing to lose. We found a guy over there across the street that one of the vendors actually could haul my motorcycle seat back. He actually was from the same town we were in. He hauled my seat back for me. So we rode it back, and it was a really good ride. It helped a lot.
So what's beneficial about this seat is there's a hole cut out where your tailbone goes. It's kind of like sitting on a donut when you have surgery and stuff like that. But it relieves the pressure from your tailbone and helps your lower back. So when you hit those bumps or you're just driving along for long periods of time, it takes all that pressure off your lower back and your tailbone. So it really helps me a lot too. We use it mostly during the summer because in the winter we have a heated seat. So we usually put the heated seat on if we're going to do any riding. But the majority of the time, this pedic seat is on the motorcycle.
So, you know, people would say, do you recommend it? You know, I bought this thing in 2012. I had it on my 09. I got it on the 2014 now. You know, we have no intentions of ever getting rid of it. I had somebody at one time wanted to buy it from us, and I ended up deciding I didn't really sure if I wanted to sell it. And I'm really glad I didn't, because we don't ride as much as we used to, and especially like this within Sturgis and down in Daytona and in Panama City.
And we're getting older.
Yeah. We started riding on the bike, and we didn't really get that saddle sore, you know, like you do from your tailbone and stuff like that. And we do. She's messed up, you know, from her. If you've been watching our videos, she's got a lot of disabilities and things going on with her back and her hips and things like that. And that seat helps with her, and it helps with me too. So it's definitely worthwhile. You know, in the wintertime here, we're pretty much just riding around locally, so it's not a real long haul. So that electric seat kind of, heated seat kind of makes it nice, keeps us warm and things like that. So that's another good thing, which we might talk about someday about a heated seat. But right now we're going to talk about that. So let's go take a look at the seat out there. We'll show you what it looks like on the bike. We'll show you what it looks like because I'm just now getting ready to switch it over to the heated seat. So let's go take a look at it. All right, taking a look. This is my seat mounted up. Fits pretty good. Fits just like the stock seat. We took the strap off that went over the top. Never use it anyway. But you can still put that on if you wanted. So that's a seat that I bought in 2012. And you can see how good a condition it still is. If you can see their logo on there or not, the Rush logo. It's pretty good. Give me a few minutes and I'll take it off. We can see what it looks like off the bike. So I'm going to show you a couple things here about the motorcycle seat. You know, when you're looking at it here, it does have the cutaway here, cutaway in the back for the passenger. This fits up just perfectly with the stock setup. You know, I really like this seat. You know, I didn't clean it up. This is just like it came off the bike. Just took it off a few minutes ago. It's got a couple drains for those holes to drain out. So it works pretty good. It's got plenty of room in here. You know, got a little worn spots on here. We used to ride this in the summer a lot, and we had a sheepskin on it. So that's kind of where the spots here that's worn a little bit. Looks like I need to put a little tape on there, which should kind of help it out a little bit. But I mean, we've been really, really happy with the seat. You can put the factory backrest in if you'd like, right in here. I don't use the backrest. It affects my back. It's got a good contour to the seat. Pretty much everything you want. It hooks up just like any other. Got the little groove, slides in the front. So, you know, looking at this seat, I've been totally, totally happy with the seat. Glad that I bought it. Good investment. Would never sell it. So leaving it at that, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. So today we took a quick look at that seat. You know, when people would say, do you recommend it? I highly recommend it. You know, I look on the Facebook and I look on some of the searches and I look at Yelp and a lot of the other ones out there, and there's kind of pros and cons on this seat. You know, I'm sold 100%. We're not getting any endorsement from this. Nobody's paying us. They probably don't even know I still have the seat. You know, they weren't at the Sturgis this year. A lot of the big companies didn't come out to Sturgis. They were out last time in 2012 when we seen them out there. They were at the Harley Davidson there in Rapid City. So, you know, we kind of got a chance to talk to them then. But this year they weren't there. I was kind of curious if they still sold it or not, because we had a lot of people asking about it. Well, so I went online just the other day and took a look and seen that they're selling it all the way up to models for 2020. So that's kind of nice. So they're still available. You can still buy them. They're still selling them. Rush is selling them. There's also a couple other seat manufacturers there. I'll put a little link down here to Rush. You know, like I say, once again, we're not getting anything from it. Probably should call them and tell them. But we're not going to do it. Just, hey, if you buy one from them, let them know you've seen it on our video. That would be another thumbs up for us. At least they know that, hey, we are supporting something. And once again, this is just a product that we use. We're 100% satisfied with it. And we just want to let you know, because so many people have asked me about my seat. And here it is.
So if you have back issues, or your wife has back issues and she rides on the back or hip, leg, it really helps. I would recommend it too. We give it 4 thumbs up. His and mine. We don't have 4 thumbs apiece.
So we'll go ahead and leave you right here.
So thanks for coming along today. We hope you enjoyed the review on the seat that we have. And if you're interested, check it out. Give us a thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and share us with your family and friends. And we'll see you on the next video.
And don't forget, we have a Facebook page and an Instagram account. And we also got that Amazon link down there. You know, if you're buying some stuff for Christmas, you can actually come to our page, just hit our link, sign into your account, and we get brownie points for that. We get a few cents for that. That kind of helps us out. So if you want to help support our channel, help with the bills and expenses that we have, that's one way that you can help us out. It won't cost you anything. You're still using your account. We have no link to it or anything like that. So check out that Amazon link.
Can't see what you're buying.
Yeah. And not a bad idea. And it'll be something to help us out. It takes us a couple months to get the money from that because they have returns and stuff. So we may not see any of that money till March. But I mean, hey, we'll be heading down there to Florida in March. So be checking that out. And don't forget, coming up here in the next day or two is going to be information about how you can win prizes that we picked up and bought in Sturgis. We're going to be giving those out. And we're going to let you know in just a few days how you can be a winner. See you later.